Hi everyone, I am Dr. Muhammad Hafiz. I'll be talking about a small topic today, that is the structures in the anterior chamber angle and its grading. Okay, we'll start. Coming to the structures of anterior chamber angular structures. One, you have Schwalbe's line, then you have trabecular meshwork, then you have scleral spur, then you have ciliary body band. Okay, these four structure you should be remembering. Then also you have root of iris, that's okay. You should remember these four structures in order to grade the anterior chamber angle. Okay, now we'll see how it is seen. Now if this is the sclera and it forms a scleral spur, understood, and this is the cornea, and this is where the cornea ends, understood. This is where the cornea ends, this is the scleral spur, and this is where the trabecular meshwork starts. So we have scleral spur, then you have trabecular meshwork, then you have this is your Schwalbe's line, and next to scleral spur will be this is your ciliary body band, where part of ciliary body is seen before. This is the root of iris and this is the ciliary body band, where the ciliary body band is nothing but it's a part of ciliary body which is exposed in the angle, only that much, understood. To understand this properly, what is Schwalbe's line? We'll try to understand what is Schwalbe's line. Schwalbe's line is nothing but is the thickening of the Descemet's membrane, thickening of Descemet's membrane end. The peripheral end of the Descemet membrane gets thickened. For example, if you see the structures of cornea, you have anterior epithelium, then you have Bowman's membrane, then you have corneal stroma, then you have Dua's layer, Descemet's membrane, and finally you have endothelium, understood. So it is in the form of A, B, C, D, E. So this Descemet membrane is just anterior to the endothelium. You have Descemet membrane. What happens to this is, this at the end, in the periphery of the cornea, if you see the periphery of the cornea, this Descemet's membrane gets thickened. It doesn't project into the anterior chamber. I'm just telling this Descemet membrane at the circular in a circumferential pattern, this Descemet membrane gets thickened. This is called as Schwalbe's line. This is the thickening of the Descemet membrane is called as Schwalbe's line. So in the angle, we have in the angular structure from the anterior to posterior, or from the cornea to the sclera. If you go from in the direction of cornea from to sclera, if you go, you will have Schwalbe's line. Then you have trabecular meshwork. Then you have scleral spur. Then you have ciliary body band. Okay, you can remember it as STSC, scleral body band. Now we'll see in the picture. Now this is the scleral spur we are talking. This is the scleral spur. This is a projection from the sclera, on spur-like projection from the sclera into the anterior chamber. It's called a scleral spur. Then this whole structure is your trabecular meshwork. Understood. Then see here, this is the root of iris. Just before the root of iris, this area forms the ciliary body band. It is part of the ciliary body which is seen in the anterior chamber, is called a ciliary body band. Understood. Then Schwalbe's line is the anterior end of the trabecular meshwork, where the Descemet membrane ends, the peripheral end of Descemet membrane, and Descemet membrane gets thickened there. It's called as Schwalbe's line. Understood. Now if you see the trabecular meshwork itself, Trabecular meshwork itself, trabecular meshwork has three parts. That is your uveal part, then corneoscleral part, and juxtacanalicular part. Okay, this blue color is the uveal part. This blue color is the uveal part. Then beneath that you will have corneoscleral. It is from the cornea. From the cornea, it is this red color. This is from the cornea. It all the way is going towards the sclera. So it is called a scleral, corneoscleral part of the trabecular meshwork. Uveal part is arising from the iris, ciliary body band, and the iris. It is arising from there. So it is called as uveal part. Then you have juxtacanalicular, which is next to the this thing, Schlemm's canal. This is the Schlemm's canal. Juxta to that or near to that is called as juxtacanalicular part. Understood? So you have basically trabecular meshwork arising from uvea called as uveal, then from cornea to the sclera, corneoscleral, then you have juxtacanalicular. This is from uvea to the juxtacanalicular part. It is in the decreasing order of the pore of the trabecular meshwork. So uveal part is having maximum. If you can see here, the diameter of the pore is maximum in uveal trabecular meshwork. Then next to that is your corneoscleral, which is reduced, and here you have fine entrance. So it's like a sieve which is having a decreasing order of its diameter, the pore of the trabecular meshwork. Okay. Then we'll see how to grade the trabecular meshwork. Once again, it's very easy. Grading is very easy. Schafer's grading. You have 4, 3, 2, 1 slit and 0. Then in the grade 4, all four structures are seen. That is your Schwalbe's line. Then you have trabecular meshwork. Then you have scleral spur. Then you have ciliary body band. All the four structures are seen. Now in grade 3, only 3 structures are seen. Now if I ask you, which is when the angle is closing, which is the first structure to be not to seen? Obviously it will be ciliary body band, because it is at the very tip of the angle. First structure to disappear. So you will have Schwalbe's line seen, you will have trabecular meshwork, and you will have scleral spur. In grade 2, you will have Schwalbe's line and trabecular meshwork seen. Then in the grade 1, you will be seeing only Schwalbe's line, that is the thickening of the Descemet's membrane. Schwalbe's line, which is nothing but the thickening of the Descemet's membrane. Okay. Here S stands for very slit, which is less than this, and 0 stands for angle 0 stands for no structures are seen. In fact, even in the slit angle also no structures are seen. So no structures are seen in slit grade and 0 grade, and rest everything you will be seeing structures, but those are in the grade 4 you will see all the 4 structures. Grade 3 only 3, grade 2 2 structures will be seen, grade 1 you will see only 1 structure. Now what is how to remember the angle now? See, that's also very easy. Grade 4, grade 3, grade 2, grade 1. So grade 4 will be around 40 degree. Opening of the anterior chamber angle is around 40 degree. Grade 3 is around 30 degree. So at a range you can remember it as 20 to 35 degree. Here 35 to 40 degree range you can remember. Here up to 20 degree. Grade 1 is less than or equal to 10 degree. So it's equal. 1 into 10 you will get 10 degree. 2 into 10 you will get 20 degree. 3 into 10 you will get 30 degree. 4 into 10 you will get 40 degree. So this is the way you can remember the angle of each grade. Understood? Now we'll see the picture. See, as I told you, grade 4 will be 45 to 35 degree, and it is wide open. See, first 2 are wide open, last 2 are closed, or in middle one it is narrow, then you have extremely smaller slit open, and last one is closed. First 2 are wide open. This is the description. Now closure, first two is impossible to close. Angle is not a, no, angle cannot be closed in the first two. In the grade 0 it is already closed, angle is fully closed. Then grade 2 it is possible to get closed, and grade 1 and slit is probably closed. Okay, that is about Schaeffer's grading. Thank you. If any doubts, any corrections, kindly put it in the comment box. I'll be happy to read your comments and try to respond if possible. Then kindly like, share and subscribe my channel and click bell icon for the further notification. Thank you.